Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, A City Broken Down. A City Broken Down. And I was just looking at a few, looking at the news and some others and reading some articles. And, they're talking about this, the diesel shortage is already starting to pretty much is starting to show up. And some of these places have already declared a state of emergency on diesel fuel, and that diesel is that's pretty much the engine to drive everything to these trucks to get stores and different businesses their supplies and food. A lot, that diesel has a lot to do with construction, and ultimately too, your electricity. You see, it all goes hand in hand, but this is just a recipe for disaster. And this is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. Call Allah Yimla Allahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. The Lord is he's gonna tear this place down from within. He like he said in Jeremiah, was at 51, where he's gonna send fanners upon Babylon, man. It's just gonna be one little skirmish after another. It just, you start fanning fires. You set a fire and you start fanning it. It just spreads. You see, the Lord is going to tear this place down from within, economically, and the education system, the food. He's disrupting the food chain, the food supplies, the supply chain, clothing, jobs. I mean, he's really gonna do it to this place, man. He's gonna take the power out of this place. No electricity. This is all lining up down the road. These are all the beginning of sorrows. You see, the cities are going to be completely broken down because with this diesel shortage, you could be looking at from $20 a gallon. With that gas, $20 for 1 gallon of gas. And this is just going to start sedition amongst men. But this is where it's going to go, because we're heading into the worst time in human history. You see, let me get to this article. I mean, the Lord he's going to turn this place upside down, man. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard that just don't believe this. This place, America, is finished, man. It's starting with the apostles and the elders and the bishops and the prophets on down at Great Millstone. We've been warning you and telling you that there's nothing but destruction coming to this place, man. See, and Edom, the so-called white folks, the elites, they keep trying to hide and cover up, and you can't hide nothing no more. It says this is an article from The Hill that I was reading. It says, the pending collapse of the United States of political correctness. And it reads, it says, as one of the great Chico Marcus quotes of all times, ask, who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes? Every day it seems that more of our political leaders are asking, maybe ordering Americans to ignore the wrongs. And you have a lot of, especially Jake too, man. They just ignore all the wrongs, because they're just They're you know, they got they're on welfare, EBT. They got a cool job. They got a cool home. Drive a new car. They can travel. And you know, here it is, the men of the Lord. And then you also have these Edomites and other nations that are talking about this, but they just wave their hand at it like that ain't gonna happen for another 10, 20, you know, years. That's a long time. We're still able to watch sports. I'm still able to go to the club, but you're just ignoring the wrongs. It says, maybe ordering Americans to ignore the wrongs they plainly see in favor of narratives that are built on false and self-destructive ideology. But you have a lot of people waking up, man. And you also have Jake waking up. But you still have that 2/3 and a good majority of the earth that they're in that mirth, holiday, you know, spirit. Everybody get along, lean on me, you know. But we're going into terror. We're going into Jacob's trouble, man. And it's finna get real. It's finna get real, you know. It says, as Americans try to cope with exponentially diminishing security supplies. Yeah, because the supply chain is diminishing, man. It's diminishing. You go into stores, you go into different places and stuff of business, and you might be looking for something and they don't got it. You see, they're talking about your tires, your windshields, you know, pieces for your car, you know, that is pretty much you know, looking slim right now. You see, now they talking about with this diesel shortage. It says diminishing security supplies, affordable energy, savings accounts, job prospects, career creating and career relevant education, and even many of their liberties. Those who are in charge insist nothing to see here. That's what these politicians and Joe Biden and them are trying to say. You know, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing wrong. Just move along. Don't worry. We got it. But it says nothing to see here. Move along. We're supposed to just trust the nanny state. It says, and then it goes on. It says, pretty much the issues that's gonna damage America. And it says the energy crisis, you know, the supplies, the food chain, freedom of speech. What else did it say? The gang violence here in America is out of control. The homelessness, gun violence. The gun violence is just beyond out of this world right now in America. The obesity, the lack of teachers, the healthcare, Medicare. I mean, the list goes on, man. The list goes on. I'm gonna leave it there with that, but I'm gonna get straight to the scriptures. Let me go to Proverbs. Call halayim la alahayina with Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Before the Lord sends those 200 million missiles here to America to blow this place to dust, you know, he's gonna rip the heart out of America, man. You know, all your jobs and, you know, your places of business, you know, all your memories and hopes and dreams going forward. He's gonna rip it away from America and throw it in the trash and burn it. This is what the Lord is about to do to this place, America. See, this is why you have to have the Lord on your side, because you can't escape the judgments that he's going to bring on these cities, man. He's going to destroy these cities here in this place. Overall, he's going to wipe America off the map. This place is finished, man. This is why, Jake, you better be trying to seek the Lord, because trouble is coming. Danger, terror is coming. And they don't fear the Lord, man. They don't fear the Lord. Let me go to Proverbs 14. Proverbs 14 and 26, and it reads, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. See, and in this time of terror and judgment that the Lord is bringing on this place, you want to have a place of refuge. You see, in this word is the place of refuge, man. You see, you want to dive deep and seek the Lord in this time, because when the trouble come, especially when they remove this word from off YouTube and these platforms, when you can't find the word, you're through, man. You're finished. A lot of people are they're gonna witness a lot of people that don't believe in the Lord, and atheists, and believe in Kemet and Islam and all these false religions and gods and stuff, and mocked and didn't seek the Lord God of Israel, and didn't do thus said the Lord. The Lord is, a lot of people are, especially if you got family, if a lot of people gonna witness their kids get put to death, man, right in front of them. Their whole family get murdered right in front of them by these evil malicious groups, or one of these wild beasts that the Lord is sending. There ain't no escaping the judgment, man. There's nowhere to go. You will not sidestep none of these judgments. The Lord send one of these devastating earthquakes where the whole floor just collapsed. Watch what is that? With the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, San Andreas, that movie San Andreas, where the whole earth, the whole floor, we're talking about a whole state just collapsed. This is the devastation that the Lord is going to bring, man. You see, and just other terror too that the Lord is going to bring. You won't escape this judgment. It is like it says, running from a bear, fleeing from a lion, and then going into the house and putting your hand on the wall and getting bit by the serpent. You escape that judgment. Yep. You escape the other judgment. Okay. Do you escape that judgment? Oh, wait. Here come the missiles. You see, ain't nowhere to go, man. You have to have the Lord. It says, 27, the fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. You see, and the Lord is just laying all these different snares. It's like walking through a landmine in pitch black in the dark, man. You step on one of them, you are out of here. That's how the margin for error right now that you got, man. You cannot, you have to be seeking the Lord. You got to come back to the Lord, Jake, or the Lord is going to smoke you, man. Let's go to Jeremiah. But and a lot of these cities are going to be burnt down. Your grocery stores, your places of business, your malls, your Jack in the Box and Burger King, McDonald's, all your fast food. I mean, these cities are going to be finished, and this is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. What is this? Jeremiah. Let me go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 48 and 8, and it reads, and the spoiler shall come upon every city. See? And the spoiler shall come upon every city, and no city shall escape. The valley also shall perish, and the plain shall be destroyed, as Yahawah, BASHAM YAHWAHSHI have spoken it. You see? So the Lord, he's gonna he said no city shall escape. Let me go to Isaiah. I got a couple more and I'm gonna close out. Isaiah 20, what is that? Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26 and 26 and 5, and it reads, it says, For he bringeth down them that dwell on high. The lofty city, he layeth it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. See, it says 6. The foot shall tread it down, even the feet of the poor, and the steps of the needy. 7. The way of the just is uprightness. Thou most upright, dost wait the path of the just. 8. Yea, in the way of thy judgments, O Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, have we waited. For thee, the desire of our soul is to thy name. You're going to have that name. That name, Yahawah and Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. You see? Into the remembrance of thee. 9. With my soul I have desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit with me will I seek thee early. Right now is the time to be seeking the Lord. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked. Yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. See? 11. Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, when thine hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see and be ashamed. And see, starting with the apostles and the elders and the prophets on down, and the bishops on down to the prophets, warned with a great millstone. We've been warning you day and night, man, day and night. And, telling you about the famine, telling you about the pestilence, the sea hip, the technology, the charagma, taking that Beetlejuice, on where this thing is going to go. Jacob's trouble, you see, it's going into the worst time in history. And people just keep ignoring this. The Lord said they're going to be ashamed, man. They're going to be ashamed. It says, for their envy at the people. Yea, the fire of thine enemies shall devour them. It says, 13, I'll talk 13. O Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, our God, our power. Other lords besides thee have had dominion over us, but by thee only will we make mention of thy name. You got to have that name, man. That name. I got one more. Let me go to Zephaniah. I'm going to close out with this. Call halal yumla Allahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Terror is on the way, man. Terror is on the way. This place is through. Zephaniah 3, and I'll start at 6. Because the Lord is ultimately, he's going to destroy all these nations. All nations going to get it. That's why you see all this chaos and destruction going on around the world. It says, Zephaniah 3 and 6. It says, I have cut off the nations. Their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, and none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is no inhabitant. You see, this place, America, it ain't gonna have no inhabitant, man. There's nothing gonna be here except creatures, wild beasts, lizards, and Komodo dragons and stuff like that, and owls. This is what, there ain't gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be one giant desert field. Nothing. It says 7. I said, surely thou wilt fear me. And see, this is what the Lord is gonna bring in the earth, man, in this time. You're gonna fear the Lord. Because they don't believe in the God of Israel, and they don't fear the God of Israel. Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, demon-like terror. Alashacha, man. He's gonna bring fear like you've never seen before, man. These devastating earthquakes, these devastating, the thunder and lightning, and the violence and sedition amongst men. These blackouts, this cannibalism. Evil wild beasts running and killing and shredding pieces and tearing people apart. He's gonna unleash all this, man. You're going to fear the Lord. It says, I said, surely thou will fear me. Thou will receive instruction. So their dwelling should not be cut off. Howsoever I punished them, but they rose early and corrupted all their doings. 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. And this is what the hopeful elect is doing, the men of the Lord, that are the Akim and Akwath that's seeking the Lord, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the hopeful elect. We're not using no guns, we're not using no weapons. We're not seeking to try to get fame and be famous and trying to make the most money and acting like a beast and fighting and trying to bully people. We're not trying to do that. The Lord just told you what to do. Therefore, wait ye upon, saith the Lord, until the day that I raise up to the prey. So that's what we doing. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. We continue to keep prophesying the word and waiting on the Lord to come back, because he's the one who's going to do all the damage. It says, for my determination, or Salaki, it says, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination. He's determined to destroy this place in the wickedness. He's determined. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy. Call Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. You see, the Lord he's coming back to destroy and wreak havoc, man. So I'm going to close out with that, Salaki, for the light. But hopefully you're edified. Adawan Ratazah. I'll come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak Wadash. Shalom, Israel.